Hello everybody, this is Engineer Ratib Abu Head of Sales and Business Strategy at Jordan Design and Development Bureau, Joddb of Jordan, your defense partner of choice. We will talk today about Joddb, about the defense industry, and many other aspects that we want to discuss during this event. Actually, I'll start with the importance of the defense industry for the country. Any country have a defense industry. This is indicate for the strengths of the country and the ability to deal with the security issues and expected threats internally and externally. Actually, it will reflect the independence of the country to have its own and self-dependent on their own resources to produce defense industry. Defense industry policies, strategies, it should play a main role to support the economy of the country, providing opportunities in manpowers and unemployment, promoting the self-sufficiency of the country, and transfer the knowledge and know-how. Actually, I'll talk a little about the border risks and security visions. In Jordan, as you can see on the map, there is a challenges on the border due to strategic location of Jordan in the area between conflicts areas in the neighborhood. You can see that there is a criminal groups and tourism who, since the conflict, start to begin dominant smuggling of drugs by using and weapons by using vehicles, using drones, and using some other techniques to do this smugglings from different countries around the neighborhood. In this regard, Joddb decided to develop solutions that can help the Jordan Armed Forces to stop this smuggling and do the anti-smuggling required to protect our borders and give the upper hand for our border security personnel. So we provide solutions now such as the anti-drone system, the jamming system, the patrol vehicles, and some other electro-optical solution that we produce to protect the area. Talking about Joddb, I want to give a brief about the history of Jordan Design and Development Bureau, which is established a vision of His Majesty King Abdullah II, King of Jordan, to be an incubator for technology and defense and security in Jordan since 1999. It is a military civilian organization affiliated with the Jordan Armed Forces. Joddb is unique in the MENA region. It's applying excellence in design and development, test and evaluation, technology incubator, and providing broad range of products, services, and some other capabilities, including but not limited to land systems, weapons, ammunition, electronics, electro-optics, troops gears, disruptive future technology like AI, artificial intelligence, VR, cybersecurity, and 3D printing projects. We also have our own ballistic test and evaluation center, and we do some training courses related to the defense industry within our free industrial zone, which is the industrial gate free zone. Usually the approach that we follow is coming from the end user and from the field. We have the end user requirement. For example, in Jordan, His Majesty Vision and Directives, defense and security policies, JAF and security agencies are armament strategies, the defense security requirements. So we start from here by having a threat. The threat outcome, it should come for an end user committee. We do a feasibility study, then we do the design and development. If there is a technology know-how transfer needed, we do the technology transfer and know-how. Then we do the prototyping to have one prototype for the solution. This prototype goes for the test and evaluation and live demonstration. We take the feedback from the field and we do enhancement on the product until we reach a maturity and it's passed the test from test and evaluation. We start having a mature product that we send for mass production for our affiliates, which is related to Joddb. Joddb owned about 16 affiliates within its portfolio. Joddb and Jordan Investment Group focus on investment on viable business cases, market trends and customer requirements, and evident market needs. So we usually do customization, but work on the threat and the market needs alongside with the market trends all around. So we are trying to do our R&D arm, research and development. We produce and develop and design products, then we test it. If there is a know-how, we go for a joint venture model by forming a joint venture company to transfer the know-how to Jordan, enhancing the value chain within the defense and security cluster, contributing in the national economy growth. Also, we use the selected partner. The selected partner we will choose must be reputable, a key player in the defense, security, or a technology market. It should be related to the industry with a proven track record upon concluding proper complete due diligence that we do for this joint venture. The partner that meets Jordan fundamentals investment profile and confirm to have the healthy growth dynamics and attractive valuations. Example of these is the know-how providers that we use, institutional funds, governmental sovereign fund, and key markets players. Usually, this is the policy that we follow for our external cooperation policy. The Jordan Defense Entity established business partnership with domestic and overseas investors all over the world in order to promote the commercialization and industrialization of the related technology that we are looking to customize to suit Jordan and the target markets that we work, because we are exporting for around 37 markets all over the world. The investment shall be based on a base case scenario and feasibility study and market study. Based on that, we start moving for the next step. The partner shall transfer know-how and technology to the Jordanian counterpartner, in addition to contributing on the capital investment as well. Furthermore, the partners are responsible for the training of the Jordanian workforce as applicable. I will give a brief about Joddb, Jordan Investment Group, its affiliates and business units. As you can see on this chart, Joddb, Jordan Design and Development Bureau, owns JIG, which is the investment group that owns the commercial companies under it for the mass production and the production lines. Also, we have our R&D arm, which include the mechanical system, the electronics and electrical systems, the projects and research, and our test and evaluation business unit, which is accredited from UCAS UK for more than 400 tests. Those our company that is our subsidiaries that is linked to our investment group, as you can see on the slide. Actually, I'll start here with the Test and Evaluation Center. Our Test and Evaluation Center is again accredited by UCAS UK for more than 400 tests that is related to ammunition testing, armor and ballistic material testings, weapon testings, vehicle testings, electrical and electronics testings as well. So we have many sectors that we can do tests for. We are a unique test and evaluation center in the area, and many of the armed forces and security agencies, including the defense industry manufacturers in the area, working with this business units and use it for their test as an accredited center. Here we will start talking about the first cluster, the land system and industrial solutions. We can see Jordan light vehicle manufacturing. Actually, in this cluster, you can see vehicles from 4-ton 4x4 up to 36-ton 8x8 vehicles in different categories and configuration. There is a Maha vehicle, which is an internal security vehicle. There is a Wahsh vehicle, which is a military vehicle up to Stanag level 3, based on Tatra chassis, Cummins engine, and Allison gearbox. This vehicle is a battle-proven vehicle. Now we are moving to Al Jawad Mark IV vehicle. Al Jawad is based on Ford F550. You can notice that we use a commercial chassis of Shell for better after-sale support and service after you sell for abroad. Al Jawad, it's a multi-purpose vehicle, can do many missions, counter-terrorism, anti-riot vehicle, fighting vehicle, armored personnel carrier, ambulance. Also, you can use an assault mission by having a radar system over it. We produce a big range of tactical vehicles based on Toyota Land Cruiser 79, as you can see, Al Ghazal, المغوار and الحارس, different configuration, different categories that you use, long-range patrol vehicle, tactical vehicle, border security vehicles. There's different uses for those vehicles as well. Now the other type of those vehicles, for example, the civilian armored VIP vehicles, it's a discrete armored vehicles. We consider one of the largest supplier for the UN missions all over the world for this type of vehicle. We produce also different types of ambulances, started from basic life support ambulances up to advanced life support, which is the paramedic ambulances on different type of chassis. Also, the company produced the VIP ambulances with the state-of-art equipment inside and finishing. The last but not the least, we will talk briefly also about some types of command and control vehicles and surveillance vehicles that we produce in JLVM. This is another part, which is a portable armor system, Al-Satir, produced by us as an anti-riot vehicle. It's equipped, very well equipped with different systems like a water cannon, mini LRAD system, warning lights and searching lights. You can use it as a barrier for the anti-riot and the crowd management with a peaceful environment. The second company in the cluster is Jordan Manufacturing and Services Solution, which is JAMSS. This company is in charge of do maintenance, refurbishment, overhaul, and modernization, including upgrading of different systems for the old vehicles to be transferred and refurbished and have a refurbished, upgraded vehicles. You can see here on the slide some rattle vehicles that had been refurbished and upgraded. Some CVRTs like Scimitar, Spartan, and Samartan vehicles already upgraded. This company produced 6x6 vehicles, which is Al-Faris, 8x8 vehicle, which is Al-Marid, which can take also to 11 personnel inside. It's a multi-purpose vehicle again that you can use it as an armor fighting vehicle or APC like armored personnel carrier or an ambulance, some other uses as well. This is Al-Marid in different location and different environments. It's considered the second safest armored personnel carrier all over the world. The company has many capabilities to produce different types of water tanks, sewage tanks, long trucks. This is a part of the capabilities for the cutting, the bending, and some other machines like press brake for in the company. This is some other products that the company do by using its capabilities for metal fabrication, reverse engineering, and doing some other products for the mega projects in Jordan. Also, the company in charge of doing electromechanical components repair and upgrades. Here is Jordan Advanced Machining Company, Jordan Amco. You can see different types of product like the snakehead cupola, the open top cupola, the armored guard room, and the main product, which is the ring mount in 3 categories: the manual, the high ratio, and the electrical one. Actually, we'll move for the troops, gears, and armament solutions. Our company First Armor producing different types of bullet and stab-proof vest, starting from the concealed body armor up to different types of body armor with pouches and with different types of protection. As you can see here, those vests can provide 3 up to NIJ standard protection level. If you want to increase the protection level, you will add insert plates made from Dyneema, ceramic, and silicon carbide. We have one of the lightest plates all over the world made from Dyneema, about 850 grams, and can give good protection. And if you want to increase the protection, you can move to the silicon carbide and the ceramic. Also, the company produces bulletproof helmets in different types: basket, Com5, Com6, with holes, accessories, and different colors and sizes. One of the main products for the company is the special boots, suitable for various weather conditions and terrains. The second company in this cluster is Aselsan Middle East. You can see here this company is specialized in electro-optic and the other solution. We produce night vision, thermal imaging sights, handheld helmet mount, and weapon sights. Also, we produce the Sagar, which is the thermal sight for the Cornet E and EM for the anti-tank missile launcher. It's one of the best solutions for these types of weapons. the company in charge of producing border and critical infrastructure security system solutions that related to electro-optics and electronics. Also, the Armored Vehicle Thermal Sighting System, ATS systems. Jordan Armament and Weapon Systems Company, JAWS, producing different types of small arms and weapons, like Jordan Tactical Pistol in two types, the long barrel and the tactical types with a compact barrel. Also produced the M4 rifle in four sizes, 10.5, 11.5, 14.5, and 20 inch. We used to produce also different types of tactical knives. We have our own conversion to convert the M16 rifle that is out of the service to an M4 rifle. Also, the last company in this cluster is Joramo. Joramo is in charge of producing ammunitions, 919, 5.56, both types, SS109 and M193. Also the 7.62 times 51 NATO ball. We produce on NATO standard. We produce in CIP standard as well. Also, we produce the buckshot in different categories. We have a good and enough capacity to produce in a year. The third cluster, which is the Smart Tech, Advanced Electronics and Disruptive Future Technology. Here we can see a remote weapon station. This remote weapon station could be armed with 12.7 millimeter or 7.62 millimeter machine gun. It can make 360 continuous rotation. The elevation started from 20 degrees up to 60 degrees, two axis. Very lightweight, it's about 200 kilogram. We can equip it with day and night cameras. Also, you can deal with 10 targets together at the same time. It will work for 6 hours continuously. Here we can see one of the advanced electronics equipments that we produce in Joddb, the RCIED jammer. It's a jammer system. This jammer system, we have the fixed version and the vehicular version. The frequencies, it covers frequencies start from 20 megahertz up to 6,000 megahertz. We have 10 to 16 bandwidth, and we can cover many of the remote control applications like the VHF, UHF, some other like the 3G, 4G, 4G plus, and 5G, and now the Wi-Fi frequencies. It covers distance from 50 meter up to 3,000 meter, and there is many applications like the VIP convoy protection, and some other explosive units could use it for many uses. Here we can see the UGV, electronic system and UAVs. We have the weaponized unmanned ground vehicles. These vehicles can carry a weapon caliber 7.62 millimeter F240 machine gun. It can go for 500 meters, and you can control it by using your own camera to see for the track vehicle, and a camera for the sniper to shoot from the gun. Also, we have our electronic systems and UAV systems that we use. Our new full electric surveillance VTOL UAV made of a full carbon fiber, so it's a white-lit airframe. The flight time, it's 1.5 to 2 hours electric with a speed of 20 to 30 meter per second. There is different uses for this civilian and surveillance use for the military uses. Here you can see our counter UAV anti-drone system, the vehicular system, which can detect from 7 kilometers. There is many systems inside the system. There is the passive radar, there is the active radar, and there is the surveillance day and thermal cameras to track the object and the target. And we have our jamming system that can operate and start operating from 7 kilometers to deal with the target. Also, we have our stationary anti-drone system, the passive radar, which can target and start jamming from 2.5 kilometers for the VIP use. Our system, it's a real-time measurement. It's deal with all the drone sizes, large, mini, micro, and nano UAVs. It can working on multi-targets one at a time. It's omni and one-directional jamming system. So this system is mobile and fixed, and you can depend on it for your own anti-drone solution that needed. We have invested also as Joddb in the 3D printing. for producing different types of model using the 3D printing. We start with the scanning. We scan the product that we are looking for, and we do 3D printing by using metal and plastic models in different sizes. Encryption center and artificial intelligence. As you know, the artificial intelligence trend now is leading us for the fourth industrial revolution. We have many other products that we use AI, like the OSINT, like some other products for the encryption, data encryptor, file encryptor, some other data for the face recognition, for the recognition of the people and compare it with the database, and we use the AI logarithms here inside this. Center gives some training in open intelligence training courses, OSINT, secure coding, web penetration test, and some other different tests that we do for training. Talking about the VR, virtual technology solutions, we used our VR lab to establish an incubator for simulation and virtual reality development. We develop many applications like assembly training, maintenance training, military training, virtual tours, virtual manufacturing reviews, and aviation maintenance simulators. Our main military products and application uses for different missions, especially for the special operation forces training, rescue hostages, evasion ability, speed, response, and the planning of the mission. You can use the virtual reality goggles with real arms using gas inside to give you the recoil. So you can do a mission from 8 to 16 people together to do a mission using those equipments within a virtual environment that will give them the real feeling, and it could give you the KPIs of the personnel and their performance. Here I'll talk more about our Cyber Shield Academy. The Cyber Shield Academy Joddb business unit, established in partnership with Protection Group, PGI of UK. It is certified from GCHQ training provider in UK. It's accredited from GCHQ of UK. We have different programs: Zero to Hero program, upskilling refreshment program, professional program, and cyber warrior program. A sample of the courses that we give, as you can see here: penetration testing and ethical hacking skills, information security management principle, cyber security awareness, cyber security levels awareness, and digital forensic, for examples. We have the defense technology course, the DTC. It's an important course with 80 accredited hours. This course we hold and organize every year to enhance the capabilities and knowledge for the defense in defense technology for the target audience, which they are the planning departments, purchasing specialists, technical and operational officers, engineers working in the field of defense. This will give them better awareness about the mobility, lethality, survivability, system engineering, and communication, electronic warfare, and cyber security. DTC course, we do it coordination and partnership of Cranfield University of UK. Also, this year we are having SOFIX Jordan, the 13th edition of Special Operation Forces Exhibition and Conference, SOFIX 2022. It will start at 31st of October to 3rd of November at Aqaba Gate Aviation at King Hussein International Airport. Looking to have many of the Korean companies at this exhibition this year. Actually, as our respondent to the medical supplies for the pandemic of Corona, we start producing different types of products like the mobile hospital, the ICU, mobile ICUs, face shields, face masks, and some oxygen gas that we produce at our facility. I'll give a slot here to talk about our external cooperation. We have cooperation and joint venture between Joddb and international companies. As an example, I can give an Aselsan Middle East, a joint venture between Jordan Design and Development Bureau and Aselsan of Turkey. It aims to design, develop, and to produce state-of-art night vision and thermal imaging systems with electronic systems and electro-optic system for military and professional application use. They transfer the know-how to Jordan, and we start producing and selling in a territory that we agreed in. We have many other examples of a joint venture and cooperation with many countries, but I'm here giving some highlights on some other partnership like Jankel UK, an armoring vehicle. Joddb is one of the most important supplier of armored vehicles and personal protection equipment for the UN via this partnership of Joddb and Jankel in GLVM for developing, manufacturing and marketing specialist and protected vehicle. Another idea, I'll give here a slot for it, which about our external procurement cooperation, which will give a good opportunity for our Korean partner to cooperate and work with Joddb. Many of the international supplier and companies do technology transfer, do procurement and supply for our processes here in Jordan. There is many models. The joint projects and products integration, such as the remote weapon station, anti-drone vehicles as well. Manufacturing under license, we are targeting at this stage drones, electrical vehicles, guided missiles, some other types of drones. Know-how transfer, also we are targeting at this stage stabilizing system, a stab system for drones and weapons, the mortar in different sizes, also the medium and high calibers of weapons, and many other, also the cyber security and electronic warfare, and also the guiding missiles. Those are areas for the know-how transfer that we think that we are open to discuss in the coming area. Looking for production line in defense industry fields, on those fields that I was talking about. Many companies is supplying raw materials and subsystems like the body armor, the ammunitions, some electronics and radar systems as well. The vehicle main components such as the chassis, engines. We are now working with Ford, Toyota, Mercedes, Tatra and some other companies, but looking forward to have our own monocoque vehicle and to have some alternatives for the chassis that we produce until this time. As a Joddb Korean cooperation, we have an MOU signed between Joddb and DAPA during October 2021. Also, we are discussing cooperation with different companies in different fields. For example, we are discussing weapon fields, in ammunition components, vehicle field, rolling chassis, food trucks, and e-vehicles, electrical vehicles. And the fields we are open to discuss in different types of UAVs and radar systems and anti-drone systems. The cooperation between Joddb, represented by JOS, our affiliates, the company from Korea, also is focusing on M4 rifle kit and some other components that we can deal with for the small weapons and medium calibers as well. Also, we are looking for ammunition for the components field and equivalent in Company C, and the cooperation with the Company C is mainly on vehicle side, electrical vehicles, wing body, and using some other types of chassis. I thank you very much for your attendance. Looking forward always to have a cooperation with our Korean brother. Thank you very much.